Hello and welcome to Yoda Soda Creations podcast. Score from Spruce My Lives. This is a movie Steve Elder Reasons. Partially live from Emerald City Comic Con.
Well, at least he is. I'm I'm just at home like usual. But yeah, interesting week. Yeah, I had to work Monday, and only like 4 people for Wednesday, and then I had Thursday off, and like yesterday was like a big thing, and today I actually got in about I want to say 3-ish hours of streaming. Yeah, I started up a new Minecraft world with Cobblemon and various other mods. I think I spent like an hour building a house. Uh, but yeah, just yeah. What else? Yeah, my Pokemon Stadium videos are going up. Um, I need to get the next batch of those edited. I need to record some more. But like, I'm gonna be busy next week, cause yeah, I'm helping my aunt at work tomorrow, cause she's retiring soon, so she needs help, cleaning the office a bit. And then there's a big thing going on Tuesday. Might have Wednesday off. Thursday is probably going to be a work night. Decent amount of people Friday, and then another big thing on Saturday, and then I might also be going in to help my aunt on Sunday. So I'll be working most of the week. So yeah, it's just kind of meh. See, I just don't know. Uh, but yeah, yeah, not much to say really. uh, Hey, like at least I'm getting some video content done, so making progress. Yeah, I'm actually right now going through the replay mod to find the spot in the playthrough where I actually did my building montage. Now, if only I could figure out where I was. Anyway, but yeah, it's an all right week, somewhat productive. But yeah, not gonna get much done next week. That isn't work related. So yeah, so how are things going with the thing over there?
So, working backwards. managed to go into the city without any transportation issues. Actually, someone who will be actually someone who is sniffing around the main celebrities area, so kind of was good to see verily that some faces not only recognize me, but also some faces that have been coming to this convention for years. I started noticing again at a particularly early point. Different hotel this time, but it's one that has been used a couple times before by the convention, according to my knowledge.
Okay.
Plus, it's within range of both convention center buildings, so not as much of a walk as a couple years ago. Not to mention, also, seemingly spacious room. Overestimated myself just a bit though, as things would really start picking up on Friday. But the good news was that I decided to take advantage of the extra day by catching up on some sleep episodes. They've been pretty sporadic for better part of a couple of weeks at this point. Hopefully those will be corrected shortly afterward. However, this will be corrected within the coming week. But yeah, to move us kind of on some more smooth at this point, it's starting to feel a bit more like power naps. Hopefully the caffeine and any nervosities will start wear off as time goes by. caught up on a meal from months ago. Internet's broken chargements, so good to I'll have these 3 places I'll be aiming towards. For the excavation of the area. First actual day, I think probably went pretty well. Discover whatever photos could be done that day, as well as making any necessary adjustments, which thankfully were taken care of without issue later. I think we have, so far I haven't run into any unexpected obstacles of sorts. I did end up having to go to the second building on account of for the guest being housed there, but thankfully that also went for that. Too many setbacks, but I'm taking more caution. It might end up in discussion with one of my banks at one point if I run into any more issues. But still managed to get fortunate enough had to find my dinner menu in there as only one of the place in the arch was open, but I think things went with that issue. Probably gonna find some time tomorrow to pop in there for a few extra interesting points of interest. Thankfully, I managed to get the sheet done without running into anytime we needed to anytime you needed transports. I think my transition day has gone pretty well. Got 2 more photos to take care of tomorrow, and then most of the graphs from that point onwards, though could be a few extras for those points of interest I mentioned. Had to make another adjustment as well, though that thankfully went for that issue. But yeah, most of the work I need to do with get some of this are finished. Just need to finish up with a few others, and then probably I'll have towards to take a look into those points of interest I noticed before I start my way back towards home base. Came back to the room, relaxed a bit. Its menu went over pretty well, and yeah, for the moment, things are working out pretty well. So
Oh, that's good.
a few things to keep in mind for next time. There's a few other things. And before, of course, I do have partial turns down too. I do have someone turns down under too, but keep packing for the weekends. Squared out. I think we've submerged. Otherwise, mostly relaxed. While also getting last week's artwork finished. But yeah, just got some work to do with him. As well as the trip home, and then should be a bit more relaxed for a couple weeks best.
Hey.
Now, one part of the returns for weeks. Was understandable. Sometimes it's needed in order to get the best experience possible. The other, still unsure what the gig is at this point, but gonna try to keep our eyes out.
All right, sounds like a plan. Plans are good. I like plans.
For now, though, we have an ongoing story of sorts to continue with.
Yep. Yeah, no equine assignments this week. This like no scripts, no wild mans, just feature presentation. So Carmen's in the water, searching a ship, an old, searching an old shipwreck. Like, there might be some doubloons here. So like, okay, searching around, not seeing much, not seeing much. Ooh, chest. So she uses a crowbar to get to get into the chest, and it's like, okay, what do we got here? Got a map. Okay, that's crumbled. Okay, ooh, shiny. And she finds one doubloon. I mean, it's completely possible maybe there could have been more in there. We don't know. We just see the one. Like, okay, scan this, and let's take this out. And then who should show up but the diggy guy from the Vile team? It's like, you, you. And so they fight. So yeah, they fight. Diggy guy grabs the coin, starts heading away, and she chases after him, and they fight some more. And then the coin is eaten up by a fish, and they both just stop for a moment. And it's like, did that really just happen? To be fair, that would probably be almost anyone's reaction. It's like, what? So they chase after the fish, while still fighting, and and they're just about to get to the fish when it's caught up by a fishing net and brought up to the boat. To which they both have to stop again, and Carmen's like, seriously, what is today? So they fight some more, and Carmen yanks out the breathing tube for the suit. So like, well, he has to go up. Meanwhile, the support crew is up top on a boat, and one of the other vile guys is on a they're using a big ship to get around, and he's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" Like, we're fishing. You look like you're around here, from around here. Uh, don't worry about it. Like, so the guy's about to leave, and the radio pitches out like, no, 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 Carmen. Like, did that? Did I just hear Carmen? As in Carmen San Diego? And they're just fumbling their words, trying to making up make up an excuse. Hey, look, a distraction. The other vile guy surfaces and like, okay, yeah, I need some help here. So the one on the boat was like, okay, toss you one of the floaty rings, and they push him overboard. Like, cheese it. Also, Carmen puts a tracker on the boat, on the fishing boat with the fish. So they follow the boat, only to find out that it's already been taken to be sold. So they got to go chase after that. It's like up in the mountains, so air is very thin. And they learn it's like a particular kind of doubloon, which, well, rare and like a cultural significance, doesn't actually have all that much actual real world value. Of course, Vile doesn't know this. Not that the Vile, one of the main Vile guys who wants it, really cares about the Vile. Cares about the value. He just wants to melt it down with some cufflinks. Like, Okay, I guess. Like, sometimes it's hard to take these people seriously. Yeah, when he talked about wanting to use it to get some cufflinks, the other two are like, yeah, you can buy a whole room full of cufflinks and a golf course and all sorts of other stuff. And he's just like, oh, I'm gonna melt it down into some cufflinks, which maybe he already knew the actual non-value of the item. That could be it. I don't know. Or maybe just like, I'm so evil, I'm melting down a cultural relic into some cufflinks. Mwahaha! Watch as I twirl my curly mustache. Who can really tell with these people, you know? Meanwhile, remember that Interpol agent? Well, he gets ambushed by some people in some snazzy suits, and he gets knocked out and brought into an enclosed space. And one of the agents pulls something out, like, ah! But no, it's a pen. Like, autographs? He dropped the pen. It's a hologram he made. It's a hologram projecting pen. That's right. We finally get to know what this group's about. And the hologram pops up, and it's Chief of Acme. That's right. They are finally introduced into the series. Yep, their whole thing is like being very secretive and also going after evildoers. And having the side gig of selling faulty products to coyotes. Good old Acme. Anyway, so yeah, they noticed that he was on the trail of Carmen Sandiego, and they know she's somehow connected to Vile, and they've been trying to track down Vile for decades. So it's like they want to bring her in to get more info on Vile. Okay, sure. So yeah, and at one point the lady he's usually with, she walked off for a bit, and she came back and like, he's gone. He left the car. Did he take the train home? He isn't answering his phone. Wait, those are his mints. There's a trail of mints going to this door. She opens the door, and they're just all in there. Like, they didn't even go to like a secret area or something. They just hid it in a side room in the parking lot. Like, okay, confidence in these guys slightly lowered. I you'd think there'd be a bit more operational security there, like not just, oh yeah, I just take him through this door and do the interview there. So he's probably only knocked out for like 5 minutes, honestly. Anyway, back to the actual story.
To the credit of, they do compliment the partner per se.
True, they do compliment her for following the short trail of mints to the door. Anyway,
Meaning the both of them will have a bit of a part to play with the organization.
perhaps. Anyway, back with the main group. So, you find out about the whole doubloon thing, and someone overhears it. And it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go do an expedition down there to see if there was any of those doubloons there. It's like, oh, Well, there was, but now there isn't. It's like, you guys aren't scavengers, are you? No, 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 no. Amateur coin enthusiasts. Uh-huh, right. So they had to head up the mountains to the place where they're selling the fish. And they make note that, like, yeah, it's really high up, air is thin. Like, you need to acclimate yourself carefully, or else you could let's just say there's some side effects if you go up too quickly and don't prepare yourself, which Carmen experiences almost immediately when she gets up there, and she's out. So yeah, she wakes up, hallucinates a bit, and yeah, remember that lady she was talking to earlier about the coin or the doubloon, whatever? Yeah, she followed them there. Like, don't worry, I'll get you. And she's almost out again. Like, and in the process, she drops her bag, which had all her gadgets in it, and it's like, ah, so these are the tools of an amateur or coin enthusiast, huh? Like, hey, you helped me, let me help you. I can get you the coin. Don't worry about it. So the other two, they're like searching for the fish, and they find it. Then Carmen comes in, and at first I was like, wait, is that actually Carmen, or is it like someone disguised as Carmen? Because last we saw Carmen, she was kind of out of it. No, it was actually Carmen. But it's like, yeah, we found the fish with the coin. It's right over there. You mean the one that just got carted out to the auction? Crud. Like, okay, one of the file agents that's out there, he'll identify me immediately. So you guys have to go out there and like need to win. Of course, he bids like $100,000. So, and I was just hell. Ivy and Carmen is like, oh god, that idiot. And of course, the huge bid seems to file agents that like, ah, that's the fish. Of course, like I said, they don't know the actual value of the coin. They're going after it anyway. So they grab the fish, and there's this whole fight sequence where they're fighting over this fish. At one point, one of the file agents smacks the other file agent with the fish. Until at one point the coin flies out of the fish, but the file agents don't notice it, so they run off with the coinless fish and like, haha, we got the coin, ha. So get the coin, all is good. They can give it to the lady. Okay. Like, and yeah, when Carmen was out of it, she was like hallucinated that she saw gym lady from the Bio Academy. It's like, uh, yeah, I found you. Like, I always knew it was you. Like, finding me at that place when I was a baby. Yeah, so yeah, the lady overheard that. Like, oh, so you're from there, huh? Ooh, yeah, you mistook me for someone else. Like, yeah, we kind of parted ways. Links to my past and all that. Maybe I should check out where I was born. Uh, hold on, what's that? Oh, okay. Update on the whole art theft thing. Got a new hotspot for activity. Okay, looks like we're going there. Okay, home will have to wait. Alrighty then, onwards. And yeah, that was the episode. It was all right. Like, wasn't expecting Carmen to be the one hit with the altitude sickness, but okay, sure, whatever. I have to admit, hearing Ivy speak at one point, my mind just started playing the Bab Seed song. Like, oh my God, the accent. You know. Uh, but yeah, good episode. We get to see more of the Vile Agents, and yeah, again, got some educational bits, but not too overbearing or anything. Oh yeah, this place. Their main exports are bananas and fish. So of course, Carmen wonders like how good a banana fish sandwich would be. Like, yeah, so far so good. And yeah,
More elements are getting set up as well, and of course, certain notes that are most familiar to franchise are coming into play.
yep. Okay. But yeah, it was kind of silly seeing them fight over a fish. Like, I know it's about the coin in the fish, but it's like, this is silly. See, I'm trying to think, what else is there in the episode to talk about? Yeah, like I said, we get to see the chief, who actually has a little bit of a sense of humor. It's like, reaching for or the hologram goes through his head, like, okay, be still. I need to take my finger out very carefully, or else you might be speaking backwards. Don't worry, I'm just joking. Uh, yeah, I imagine I'll be seeing more of the Acme crew as the series goes on.
And again, we're the contrast between the two recruits at this point, one of which intending to be serious, but also not quite as. Detail oriented, which
Yeah.
again makes you have love hate the got a
Yeah, although I'm still not a big fan of the of the Interpol agent. It's like, again, going back to coupon comparisons, it's like he's a more egotistical, less competent Inspector Zenigata. Points to anyone who actually understands my references, but it's just like not a big fan.
again that way I put him in the love hate categories. Lack of attention to detail can sometimes get a bit of a chuckle.
I suppose.
Although yes, his mindset things are subject to improvements. So then for dimension which is best displayed in the one of the undersea sequences. Again, I feel a lot of TV show composers aren't as well recognized as they should be.
Yeah, I can see that.
I am starting to realize this is one of the criminal organization smart laser schemes, but just over time you'll begin to have an understanding about the slightly more run scale of things. This is something I'm bringing one more personal one that doesn't quite hold as much. For one standpoint, but you'll also probably notice a certain theme that starts to pop up as time goes by, in which local cultures get more consideration for our heroines, as well as from our heroines over the personal riches, certain uses, and things that would otherwise, in one way or another, harm certain countries, per se.
Right.
Certain conditions of certain areas of the place in question. Someone's quite miraculous that someone's quite miraculous that not only they did carbon soy, but also the Tokyo Gang, if you remember their little expeditions, scaling death row, running their way by this deserts, and attempting to scale a active so deadly volcano.
Yeah. All right. Alrighty then. Let's check out.
But yeah, if you're willing to put up with at least one side of the coin, as it were. Elements falling into place, and that we quite a bit to explore as time goes by.
Okay. Yeah, this series is definitely going for for a kind of a slow burn story arc, like gradually drip feeding you a little bit at a time. most likely it's one of those shows where like every episode is probably important, and has to be watched at least once, for the most part, at least.
Yes, as time goes by, more details will be added, making this a lot more deeper than you might initially consider.
On to the news. Okay, what do we got here? Helldiver 2's director says he's already planning Arrowhead's next game. Okay, like I've said, planning is good. PlayStation Classic Studio. Oh, sorry. Wrong tab. Forgot to switch it over to today's news, or this week's news. Just ignore that last part.
I thought that sounded off. Getting back on track.
Okay, Jackbox Games, the studio behind such party titles as You Don't Know Jack and Fibbage, is bringing its library of games to a new smart TV app. Take-Two could be planning to sell Grand Theft Auto 6 at an unprecedented price point of $100 or more per unit, according to Michael Pachter, the managing director of equity research at Wedbush Securities. Iconic game publisher Acclaim has been resurrected with wrestler Jeff Jarrett on its advisory board. Okay. Secret Mode, the UK publisher behind games including Still Wakes the Deep and A Little to the Left, has split from the subgroup to become an independent publisher. I haven't heard of either of those games, so Capcom says it's investigating the game-breaking bug in Monster Hunter Wilds.
So, first actors, and now they're. First actors, then somewhat businessmen, and now they're going into another entertainment industry. Wrestlers are finding some
Yeah.
interesting things to do on the side.
PS5's Twisted Metal game was a battle royale with third-person shooting, according to a developer who shared details in screenshots. For Forma Anime gets a world premiere screening at Hawaii's KawaiiCon on March 15th. Yanmar's Miru, Path to My Future anime video reveals a April 2nd TV premiere. And Short TV Anime's second video unveils Morecast and an April 6th debut. Sorry, phone went off. Anyway, Solo Leveling Season 2 arrives from the Shadow anime trailer previews the Jeju Island Raid arc. Skipping Love for Anime's second season reveals staff and visual. The new Yaiba anime reveals Blue Encount's opening theme and main promo video. Once Upon a Witch's Death anime's second video previews Aoi Tashima's ending song. Them's Fighting Hurts is free on Epic Games Store for the moment. Okay, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit animation and live-action hybrid series is in the works at Disney+. Jon Favreau is set to produce and write the series. Pretty please, I don't want to be a magical girl creator. Kiana Meyer confirms people won't be copyrighted for reacting to the pilot. See, someone who gets it. Like, yeah, someone reacts to the pilot. That just means more eyes are on the series. Has-been Hotel creator Vivienne Medranos confirmed that season 2 will explore a little bit of what got Serpentius to hell. Ben 10 Complete Collection DVD box set will release on May 13th. The box set will include all 227 episodes from the original continuity and 2 movies. Oh, now they're releasing a DVD set. And only a DVD set? Come on, guys. Get with the picture. It's all Blu-rays now. I guess better late than never, I suppose.
Something like that.
We baby bears will... Yeah. Now, if only we could get the last 2 seasons of Pony on DVD, that would be amazing. We Baby Bears will premiere on Discovery Family on March 22nd. Justin Lin is set to direct Berserker, starring Keanu Reeves. The story, also created by Reeves, will follow a violent half-mortal, half-god who has wandered the world for centuries. Marvel has showcased the talent resume behind their next film, Thunderbolts. Robert Pattinson says he's very lucky to have been cast as Batman. Quote, "I never auditioned, and I never played a superhero before. 2 to 3 years before I got the part, I started thinking about it, but I really had no chance of playing Batman. It was like an alignment of planets." A new Resident Evil movie will release on September 18th, 2026 in theaters, directed by Zach Kreger, and it will apparently be a more horror-focused and more faithful to the initial games. Amanda Seyfried says Mamma Mia 2 will be happening. Quote, "It's going to happen in Greece, hopefully, before 2038. Well, here we go again.
Again.
Again. Russo brothers have a plan to shut down leaks and set photos for Avengers Doomsday. But the location work we are doing, we have picked these locations with leaks in mind. Amazon had approached the Broccoli's with pitches for a James Bond spin-off series based on Moneypenny. Once it was revealed that Broccoli had called the Amazon executives effing idiots to her friends, Jeff Bezos said, "I don't care what it costs, get rid of her." What do you mean you paid them? That's not what I meant! Netflix is planning to spend $18 billion on content in 2025. Quote, "We're not anywhere near a ceiling." The DC YouTube channel was hacked, seemingly by a middle school student. Wow. One Punch Man Season 3 will finally release in October, with a trailer just being released. SWAT has been canceled by CBS for a third time. Hans Zimmer reveals that that Marvel Studios has approached him about composing MCU film scores. Quote, it was always timing wasn't great, and really, quite honestly, I'm looking for other things right now. I've done the superhero trifecta. Apparently, Thunderbolts is inspired by Toy Story 3. But the characters of Thunderbolts, like those in Toy Story 3, are facing the obsolescence. Can they get out of the trash can together? Apparently, the head of the Piglin Army in the live-action Minecraft movie is named General Chungus. Because of course it is. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle will release on September 12th in theaters, including IMAX. And we'll probably get a actual anime series adaptation, like they do with like all these part of story arc anime movies, like Out of Gods and Resurrection F got expanded upon anime forms of the movies. Mugen Train movie got the anime series cut or expanded version. So yeah, it'll probably be brought to the main actual series sometime afterwards. The Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra game is eyeing to release around Christmas 2025. Flow was made entirely with the free computer software Blender and rendered in nearly real time with Eevee. Just Eevee? How about Flareon? Jolteon might be useful here. The film won Best Animated Feature at the Oscars. Dude, rendered in nearly real time with Eevee. It's like, come on! I have to make the reference. David Arquette will return as Dewey for Scream 7. Musket Perkins, when asked if he would direct a James Bond film, Quote, no, because F Jeff Bezos. Oh, didn't see that one coming. Apparently the Doomslayer will be a playable skater in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Sure, why not? And Diesel teased that he's developing a Groot movie. Well, Disney wants their Planet X, which some say is Marvel's most anticipated movie. The film where Groot returns to his home planet. Anime adaptation is in the works. A short-form special based on The Princess and the Frog is in the works at Disney, which is separate from the Tiana series that just got scrapped. Also, Disney Animation is no longer developing any original long-form content for Disney Plus. Oscar stuff, blah, blah, blah. The trailer for Doctor Who Season 2 has been released, releasing April 12th on BBC Player and Disney+. A Haikyuu When Monsters Go anime special has been announced. Keanu Reeves, when asked about returning for another John Wick movie, quote, the character's dead. So, do you think that would stop John Wick? The official Sonic movie account reacts to Shrek being redesigned. Quote, for any green ogres looking for advice. Of course, reference to the original appearance of Sonic for the Sonic movie that got huge fan backlash. Madoka Magica Magia Etc. game's new video announces a March 27th launch. I wonder what kind of game it is. I mean, obviously it's a mobile game. Okay. Alright. I don't know what type of game it is. Okay, some games got nominated for the 2025 Video Game Hall of Fame. Okay, so the nominees include Frogger, 1981, Harvest Moon, 1996, and Tamagotchi, 1996. Other nominees are GoldenEye, 007, Angry Birds, Quake, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Defender, and Age of Empires, among others. Honestly, okay, personally, like that group of games, I'd probably say either Harvest Moon or Quake, but that's just because I actually have some experience with those games. See you tomorrow at Food Court Anime's teaser reveals main cast. Amazon Prime Video to stream the Gundam G-Quack set TV anime worldwide, with the anime beginning streaming on April 9th in Japan. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt manga is entering its final arc. Here's a funny one. Actor Yuki Yamada requests 3-day vacation for future Monster Hunter releases. Like, oh, new Monster Hunter game? Like, yeah, sorry, get to me 3 days after release. I have some gaming to do. Like, yeah. He was, at a press thing, he was asked if he would be playing Monster Hunter Wilds at launch, and it's like, yeah, I have filming that day. But then added that, like, he asked his agency to clear his schedule for 3 days for subsequent Monster Hunter releases. Live action Omega MD Dr. Detective series teaser reveals cast and an April 22nd debut. Okay. That series is rather recent, so it's like surprising to get a live action series already. And again, it is a medical based thing, so would be more reasonable to do live action for that. I've actually been meaning to check out that series, because, like, I'm all for medical dramas. Press Anime holds Songstress audition contest. Okay. I just trying to see, like, what's the actual prize for this? So it's like, okay, looking for a new songstress. So it's like, are they gonna be like to be one of the singers in a new series, or like, I don't know. Right, to the other website.
Here's a bit of a first. Warner Brothers has released official meme photos for the live-action Minecraft movie.
Oh. Okay, apparently the One Piece TCG will simultaneously release products worldwide in 2026.
The Oscar notes include longest acceptance speech in Oscars history. about 10 seconds longer than Garson's.
The One Piece English dub will officially be caught up on March 18th. Of course, if this was the case and it was airing on like Toonami, it's like, okay, we've run out of dubbed episodes. Time to restart the series from episode 1. As anyone who went through Toonami watching Dragon Ball Z may know the experience of. Like, fighting the Ginyu Force, and hey, Goku shut up. Okay, next episode. What do you mean we're back to episode 1 again? Eh, I'm old.
I really apologize for the Mexican trails and Amelia Perez. Shortly after her first Oscar win. Most nominations that weren't awarded. Wild Robots, Nosferatu, Sing Sing, Playing an Apprentice, Spider-Man, Alien Royalists, Gladiator 2. Sean Baker, first person to win 4 Oscars in one night for one movie. Right, was placing here's for Ray, that's like forgotten.
Charizard-shaped Cheeto named Cheetozard has sold for $88,000. It's like at some point there's just gonna be a Cheeto of everything.
Cameron Culkin finally got his first ever Oscar. I think really is one of the this is another one of the first ever for this year. Due to one best sound and best visual effects. Brazil got its first Oscar win. I'm still here. As well, first Black Man to win Best Costume Design at the Oscars. did get us a link for the next Telltale special. You're scrolling on fucking Ukraine. Unreleased Rainbow Dash toy found at Toy Fair. Next generation solutions. Ties with the new projects for the Big South Fork. Scenic. Suit Line 24-25. Walk up on its plans to acquire Great Lake Central. We're still looking at the Strasbourg. Please do not. The extension to Snoop Up 39. Fundraising. Calendars released for the Open Society of Volunteers. Another work. North York Powers. Welcome back. Hill. Heathrow Center with Railway Ginger Bill and Tuna at makes a suggestion for a conference session titled Building Expanding Transnational Service Network. celebrating real safety progress. Custer celebrates 30th anniversary with new cars, free rides. UKCP Trans Operation Yaroslav. Australia's first ever diesel train equipped with batteries. Metro North operated electric battery locomotives. Penn Station access only. S changes refurbished X40E EMUs. LA train services for the public sector. Can be being referred winter track relining and 24 was tested with glass. Soundtracks also celebrating anniversary. $587 sale, thankfully withdrawn. Portal with bridge third final work installed. And over canals for this week got herds from the family of Palabuck, Baywatch, Peter Engel, Saved by the Bell, Resume, Dubai Cup 25, Dubai Cup 2005, G Winfield, Blade Runner, Catherine Penowis, EastEnders, Jude Flow, Space Coast Coast, 14 Hunger Force, Rubber Chicken. He has no Dukes. And the YCP presents 1992. Cyber Activist. And we're going to see a 16. SC70 Max, Spirit of Cumberland. So like I said, it's supposedly easy day tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get everything done quick and get have some time afterwards to get
Yep.
a few more extra things for head of this year's edition and start making my way back home. Launches of the Red Rose Avengers. As the month goes on, onto the winch. Stay safe, stay well, get max, get boosted. Pray, and hopefully we will. Hopefully, if any kind of goes listening again, hope their rest of their week goes well, and everyone else.